Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we'll be talking about the battery cable and the Mechman Alternator. Now it is a stock alternator. They used upgraded parts. Of course I got mine in lime green. Mechman Alternator. It's a little breezy out here, so I don't know if you can hear me good or not. I'm using AMG Duralast Platinum Technology batteries. I've used Duralast Gold, and they lasted me for 4 or 5 years. It was a while. I just now replaced these batteries. So you can see here, the specs on them is a little dirty. 65 AMG. 750 CCA, 935 CA, 120 reserve capacity, and 68 amp hours. Not a bad battery, not the best on the market, I know, but this is maintenance free, self-venting, don't have to refill it back up. It is AMG. I think those two different, I'm not really sure, but absorbent glass mat, and then there was aluminum, gallium, or aluminum glass mat, or there's a bunch of different ones I heard. I'm not a battery engineer, so I can't tell you. I can tell you that on these battery cables, this is 2 or 3/0. I don't remember. I think it's 3 for cold weather purposes, as well as high load, starting and running anything off the truck. I am going to be putting an inverter in here so I can run whatever I need, and so that's why I upgraded my alternator, because the alternator went out on me. And it's pretty much a stock casing, just better cooling, a little bit better. I think it's a stator or something. Yeah, just it's an upgraded stock is what it is, and I had it powder coated lime green. So yeah. The starter is not upgraded, as you can see right there. They are going to ask, the battery cables I got is from Rock Auto. They're going to ask your starter if it has a 90-degree or a 45, or is it flat for your starter cable, the power wire. You have to climb up underneath there, and I think it's on this other side facing us, and I believe this one is like a 90-degree or an L connector, something like that. So when I upgrade the starter, I'll give y'all a video on that one. I think I'm gonna go with, I don't know, I don't want to throw nothing out there yet. I don't need a starter. It just starts up immaculate. So the cables being new and the batteries being new, I don't have a problem whatsoever. Headlights doesn't dim during the winter time. If you have your battery, during cold weather, my battery would go up to 14, maybe 15, and then it'll drop down, and then it'll jump back up. And batteries being cold, and the truck being cold, and it's using a lot of amperage, a lot of juice. That's why I upgraded my alternator, and upgraded my batteries, and upgraded my battery cables. It is a G56. I don't know if you've seen my other videos, but it is in neutral. I'm going to insert key, just so, turn key on. It is a little warmed up, not much. It starts up no problem. That was no clutch, and it is in neutral. I did went around the clutch starting solenoid. It's just a positive wire coming out with another positive wire. When they make contact, it closes the relay, and you can start the truck. And then obviously when you're opening and closing the clutch, it closes and opens. So it could be opened all the time. It don't have to be closed and opened all the time. So I just wired it together so you don't have to press the clutch in to start it. So now with it started, I did a review on this Edge Juice with Attitude. I think I did the pod. I'm not sure if I did this one. I think I did. So now with the truck started, I can, whatever I need, like for an inverter or something, you know, I can plug it in my truck or whatever I need, an air compressor or something, and I don't have to get in the truck to start the truck. Another reason this helps a lot too, having a manual and not the clutch thing, is I can always release the brake. My brake pedal is broke, but that's kind of theft protection right there, is what I'm going to call it. Not a lot of people know to use this. It's called a parking brake. But I can undo the parking brake. If you're on a hill, the truck can move itself, and so if I just need to move it without having to start it, put it in gear, whatever. So there you go. Yeah, battery voltage looks great. It's normal. Oil pressure looks good. Everything's great. Let me put some more diesel in it. We'll stop trying to yell over the truck. We'll do air intake and exhaust on the next video. I'm guessing. Y'all ever notice that little red light that pops up over here? That is this right here. It has an RFID or something like that, and it has to do something with ignition and the key, if it's in park or whatever, but I'm pretty sure it has to deal with this key. And replace the batteries in your key. If that flashes, replace these batteries, and it should stop flashing. That's that real little yellow light, I mean a little red light that's over here. I'll do it one more time. It's right there. For those that don't know, the 2007 5.9 Cummins, I'm just speaking on my truck. I have a heater delete block right there, and that just tied into the starting coil over there, or whatever it is. There is no glow plugs for this 5.9 Cummins, so that's the only thing it has, is it has the heater block on the intake manifold side, and it came down into your starting solenoid right here. It was on one of these terminals. I just unbolted it, went over there and took the intake manifold off, put the XDP heater block delete, put it in. Of course, there's a gasket below it, a gasket on top of it, and then these bolts, put it back in. So electrically, here, in the starter, which I didn't do the starter, so forget that one. Also, you know, also can have new cables without having the positive and the negative. If you're gonna buy the positive, buy the negative. Save yourself the heartbeat, the trouble, whatever, the heartbreak, whatever. Buy yourself whatever. And then look, you can see it now where the sun's perfectly beaming in there. If you see my other videos, you can see how that oil comes in, oil line comes into the Sinister diesel oil bypass. So everything electrical right there, got that done. Have any questions, comments, bitch, moans, complaints, gripes, just let me know. I figured out what I did wrong with the comment section, so yeah, leave me a comment. I guess the next video I'll do is going to be the box, boost tubes, intercooler, exhaust. Oh yeah, and it's a manifold. It's all air in and air out. I'll do that, then I'll probably do the suspension since we're going to be underneath the truck. I'm trying to just know, you know, fill these videos out, make them, kind of give y'all my pros and cons and whatever happened. Yeah, we're going to talk about that too, because that's air in and air out right there. So, alright, till next video.